I've always felt you have to follow the money, and you have to see where they're getting their funding from, and we have to look at who their advisors are, who they're talking to, and the positions they take on critical issues that affect people every day. They have to be challenged. I speak all over the country, and I continually encourage people, don't use their campaign stops in your community. More often than not, they're probably raising money there, and then they do one public appearance there as an opportunity for, you know, a photograph. Ask a question, make a demand. You are their constituency, whether they become president or not. You can make demands of these politicians who so often don't listen, but for this one critical moment do listen because they want your vote. A few years ago, I interviewed a woman from Guyana on Democracy Now!, and we were talking about globalization. And then we were switching her out to talk about the U.S. elections, and she just sat there and she said, I'll be a guest on this segment. I said, no, actually, we have other people because this is the U.S. elections we're going to be talking about. And she said, I'll be a guest on this segment. I said, why? You're from Guyana. And she said, well, I believe everyone in the world should get to vote for President of the United States. And that's such a powerful point, such a profound point, that what we do in this country, our policies affect people around the globe. And so people in this country do get to vote. She doesn't, which means we have an awesome responsibility for ourselves, our families, our communities, and for people all over the globe. So it really matters what the stands are of these politicians, and so often they are not pinned down. Now, I'm not saying that a promise will determine what the president does when he is elected, because in this case it will be a he. But it matters that they make a commitment. Right now we're seeing, you know, on the one hand, you have John McCain who says we're going to be in Iraq for 100 years. You have John McCain who says, you know, we have to build 100 new power plants. I don't know what this 100 obsession is, maybe because he's approaching it, I don't know. But, and then you have Barack Obama, who doesn't have a really clear plan for withdrawal, who, yes, has major support from the nuclear power industry and has never ruled it out. Who changes his positions when convenient. He changes his positions based on the power, the pressure that's exerted on him, which is why people have to exert pressure. That's what politics is. It isn't to say that the people he's responding to shouldn't be exerting pressure. It's to say that everyone else should be also. And when they exert that pressure, he clearly changes his position. So it's about empowering people to get information, to demand information.